Hello, happy Thursday, happy Throwback Thursday. Welcome to all of you. We are so pleased to be here with you. I'm Olivia, Savvy Social Pro, with the lovely, amazing LaDonna. So LaDonna's from HomeSweetHomeTreasures.net. And oh, I like your display, LaDonna, because that's going to be something that's coming up later on during the sneak peek. But I love pineapples. Pineapples is a symbol of welcome and hospitality. So very nice.
Yes, indeed. And I love Throwback Thursday. Just kind of smooths over our week and into our weekend. Woo!
Well said. Yes, smoothing over our week indeed. And we've got a fantastic show for you today. So please stick around. We have an amazing guest. We are going to feature Celeste Martin in just a little bit. She is our new LinkedIn friend. Super supportive. You always want Celeste in your corner because she will tag and comment on every post, which is what we love. So we're super thrilled to have her on today and to shine a spotlight on her and her business and what she wants to do. We're always supporting other women entrepreneurs. Right, LaDonna?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Absolutely. And she's such a joyful person to know and get to meet, and just really she's savvy socialist as well. You know, she just really gets involved.
She does indeed. So welcome to all of you. Today's Thursday, September 22nd, 2022. Oh my gosh, that looks like lottery numbers. 9222022. All right, excellent. And we always like to start up with, outfit of the day. LaDonna, what do you have on today?
I just have a simple pink top. It's ribbed and just soft as can be, which Olivia, I absolutely love. With this this special crocheted over sweater, just very soft, and I love the eyelet edging, and it looks very vintage, but still looks like it, wears like it. And I just love the creamy color because it's not too bright, but not too dark for this time of season. First day of fall.
Happy first day of fall. Indeed. So yes, so I'm wearing my uniform. Look at that, Home Sweet Home Treasures. I love this shirt, so I love to wear it.
Isn't it nice and soft?
Yes, it is super soft. Yep, super soft. And I love getting asked the questions about the logo, So you've done a lot of work with changing up this logo. If everybody can see here, she used to be brunette, but now she's blonde.
Yes.
So that's the first
and I
thing
love that we added the world behind her for our environment.
Yep. So if you've been following us along, we've changed up our logo. So now we've got the recycling logo, the earth, because like LaDonna says, we have Home Sweet Home Earth to take care of.
Exactly. We only get one. Don't get to redo it. Don't get to order a new one.
Indeed. So in preparation for our speaker today, and we wanted to talk about changes, and so the changing of the seasons, changes in the weather. So LaDonna, you've got a couple slides here, so why don't we dive into that really quickly, and then we can bring on Celeste in just a minute. So let me get those slides queued up, because I love what you did here. You get creative each and every time we do our show. So
I try, get that attention, grab that attention.
Well, you certainly grabbed my attention. So here we go. We're going to share these slides. All right. How did you choose the bumblebee?
Because we're busy bees. We're, us three women are very busy at what we do. If you want something done, ask a busy person to do it. The more things you do, the more you can do. And that's from Lucille Ball. I love Lucy. I love her. She is funny. She was busy all the time, making trouble, moving mountains. You couldn't go without not noticing her. And changes ahead. Celeste is going to go into how business, how people, how things have changed over the last several years, before COVID, during COVID, after COVID, during your age, as you age, you change, your business change, your personality changes. Here we go. Business has changed. Have you? And again, Celeste is going to go into goal challenge, changes, your plan, your development, best practice and successes. So excited. And you know, the whole world is about change, isn't it, Olivia? You don't always want to do it, but we must do it. We just have to.
I think especially since what we saw from 2020, like, the world is changing in a whole different direction that maybe we never even expected. And so how did we respond to that? Did we adapt and grow and evolve, or did we stay stagnant? So I think
You
it's a
know,
very
for me, especially for me, I don't know about you, Olivia, but I had to learn everything over again. I thought I was pretty social savvy, but I didn't know a lot about LinkedIn. I knew a lot about Facebook, but that was it. But getting to connect with people, I didn't connect in the same way as I do now. I went to the brunches and the lunches and happy hours and handed out business cards. Now it's completely different. Oh, this is so home run truth. It's all about your mindset in everything you do. Does change scare you? Why does change scare you? Is change hard for you? Why is change hard for you? Those are the questions of the day, the month, the year, the week, whatever it is. Find out who you are and do it on purpose, from Dolly Parton. I love that. Another one of those that I just love, Dolly, back in the day. And she did that. She does what she's asking for all of us to do. So I love the mindset change. Changes have to be. Imagine, Olivia, if we did not change, we would still be using outdoor toilets. That caught you off guard, didn't it?
It did. Although they do have their own purpose, I suppose, out in the campground. So I don't think they're going away anytime soon. But you're right. We just look around and there's so many modern inventions and still new inventions to come, because people are always thinking there's a better way, there's a more efficient way or effective way or innovative way.
Absolutely. And welcome, Helen. I'm so glad you could join us today.
She is a fan of outdoor toilets.
Leave it to our friend Helen.
Exactly. So thank you, Helen, for joining. And we are so delighted to have our guest speaker again. So we get to introduce Celeste Martin to all of you. So just a little bit about Celeste. She is a master of collaborations and win-win creation. So, she is your savvy senior business connector. And she's going to talk a little bit about, sort of these changes and mindset topics that we're bringing up. And then also maybe just give a little bit of an introduction to her company and, what attracted her to do this business. So without further ado, please help us welcome Celeste. There she is. Hey, Celeste.
Hi, everybody. Hi, ladies. It's so good to see you. Thank you for having me on this morning. How fun. Actually, it's morning here. I guess it's afternoon where you are. So what a great day. I got to tell you, you're talking about changes. What has changed? Well, this whole thing would never have happened when I first started in the current industry that I'm in. So a lot of changes, a lot. Gosh, where to start? Because the industry that I'm in, the network marketing industry, and I loved your intro on one of your slides previously, Olivia, about, really is network marketing such an enigma? It really isn't. It really isn't. And it shouldn't be. And I think that as the whole business world environment that we live in now, and especially since COVID, since 2020, the need for people to reinvent themselves, the need for businesses in many ways to reinvent themselves is now at the forefront. We're in an extremely not traditional, but transitional period of time when it comes to business. And we're looking at things, you know, we've gone through many recessions in the US, and we've gone through all kinds of financial situations. And through those times, we've learned each time that we do need to change and grow. We need to adapt. So I look at this period of time as something exciting, very exciting. It can be scary. Change can be scary. I think by human nature, many of us do not like change. It throws us off our game. We have to stop and reassess. We have to stop and take inventory of what's going on inside of us and learn not only how to deal with our new environments, but we have to learn how to deal with ourselves again, because we're going to change. We're going to be different. We're going to grow. So I think that it's important that we make choices and decisions as to what is it that I want? What is it that I now want to be able to accomplish in this new environment? I think that we get to revisit our dreams and our goals and look at different ways possibly to obtain those. So those are just some of my immediate thoughts about this environment of change that we're in. I mean, I'm 67 years old. I would not have thought in my 30s and 40s that I would be reinventing myself when I was 67 years old. But here we are. Here we all are. And it doesn't matter what age, it doesn't matter what environment, it doesn't matter what circumstances. None of those things matter except to recognize that we are in a moment of change and to embrace it and to grow with it and to learn from it and to help one another grow and learn through it so that we can continue to evolve. You talked about, outdoor toilets. Thank goodness we have evolved. But here's the cool thing. We can go back and use those outdoor toilets when they are needed. They still have a place. There are many, many, many things that we have already experienced that still have a place. Some of those things now we may get to take and put them into maybe a different light. LaDonna, you talked about, having the social interactions that typically would happen, say in my industry of network marketing, where you have the parties or you have the home meetings and you have all of those types of things. There is still very much place for that. Very much. But sometimes now, actually a lot of times now, instead of walking into someone's front room through their front door, I walk into someone's front room through this front door, which is incredible because now I can walk into a front door in the UK. I can walk through a front door in Australia. I can walk through a front door in Germany into someone's living room. Is that not awesome?
So awesome. And, we put a question up here on the screen. How can you reinvent yourself? So let us know in the chat, comment with us, engage with us. As you know, we're running a contest this month. So every comment, like, and share gets your name entered into a very special drawing end of this month. So we've only got another few days left of this month. So drop in those comments. But yeah, we want to know, how can you begin to start reimagining or reinvent yourself? And I want to show a picture that Celeste submitted to us because it is Throwback Thursday. So she's able to throw up a picture. So here it is. And talk about reinvention. Celeste, I'd love for you to walk us through this picture. Hang on one second. Look at that. Throwback Thursday. Oh my gosh. I hardly even recognize you in this picture, Celeste.
I know it's quite a change. So the first picture is with myself in the center and my husband, and then the owners of, well, one of the co-owners of JUUVA, which is Mr. Grant Pace and his sweet wife, Susan. And we were in Cancun together. And this picture on the left is where we were at breakfast together in Cancun. So then come forward, the picture on the right was just taken here in August, with me 50 pounds lighter and with the same four wonderful people, my husband and Mr. Grant Pace and his wife, Susan. And in that period of time, from 2019 to 2022, there was a lot of reinventing that I have done. And the foundation of that really is my JUUVA connection and my JUUVA products for health purposes and in support of my body. But also there's a lot of change there and growth in mindset, in business, just all of the things that I am fortunate to be involved with and be able to share with others through my association with JUUVA as an independent distributor.
Amazing, amazing. So Helen shares here, reinvention starts with looking at what you want life to be and taking action towards that. It doesn't have to be a huge change, just shifts in the direction of where you want to go. So thank you, Helen, for that. And if I may, I have a history with network marketing. I think, LaDonna, you do too. But talk about throwback moments. So I was in Vietnam when Amway came to Vietnam. So here I am at the grand opening of their distribution center office in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm wearing the traditional dress on the Ao Dai in Vietnam. But you talk about a legacy, right? Amway, the American way, at the forefront of network marketing. And however many years ago, but still finding new markets in Vietnam. And that was really my first exposure to network marketing at that time. And it was very exciting because never before had I thought about personal development and professional development combined. And since then, my journey to network marketing has evolved in some other ventures, but I will always remember like this picture because I met so many incredible people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you know what I like about Helen, her phrase that she just said, it doesn't have to be a huge change, just shifts in the direction you want to go. That is so true. And I love that she says that because we can change just a tiny, tiny bit and put our business over the top.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And sometimes it's not even changing what we're looking at accomplishing. It's just changing the path. Sometimes we just have to realize maybe I need to shift the vehicle that I have available to me. And that's one great thing with network marketing is we have the ability to look at different vehicles, but there are definite things that you want to look at if, when you're looking at a company. You want to look at things like, okay, how are their finances? Are they financially funded well? What's the timing like? What kind of market share am I going to be able to pick up? What are the products like? Are they things that people are going to be excited about? Are they things that people are going to use? Are they things that are actually going to support people's health? If it's in the health industry, look at the product makeup, look at the ownership, look at the management. More businesses in this industry fail because of not having management that has experience, strong experience in the networking industry. They may have great managerial experience and those types of things, but in another industry, and not be able to succeed in this industry. So that's something else you want to look at is, the ownership. You also want to look at what kind of systems or system do they have in place? Do they have a system in place to help you learn and to help you get trained so that you have success? What kind of interaction is there between you, the distributor, and the company? Is there interaction? That's a big key. Is there viable interaction between you and the company, the distributor, and the corporation? So those are some key things to really look at. What's the compensation plan like? Oh my goodness. Is it set up where I can actually make an income? Is it set up where the company is going to be able to do what are called things like clawbacks, where you're going to work, for a month building up PV and volume for the corporation, but then at the end of the month, what you haven't been paid on goes away. That's a clawback. That's the company taking back your work, your efforts, instead of having it there for you to be able to continue to work toward getting paid on. There are some very key things to look at when you're looking at any company in any industry, really, but especially in network marketing. So I think that's an area where people really want to be educated more, and where I want to educate people more about this industry. It is such a strong industry. I mean, if you look at Business to Home, which is an organization that looks at the network marketing industry globally, it's a $46 billion business. It's not a small thing. And it's not your mother's Amway or your grandmother's Amway or your grandmother's Avon, and those are beautiful companies. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that wasn't a slight on these companies at all. My point is that we have evolved, and it is a strong, strong, strong industry. It pays out $50 billion, $45 billion a year in 2021. Yeah, make sure I get my facts right. In commissions, come on. It's huge.
And I'm just like amazed that you're 67. Like, what? You don't even look 67. And you're still like so vibrant as ever. And you've got this servant heart, right? Like wanting to educate and show others potential. Like it doesn't have to stop, right? Like I love in your LinkedIn headline, I mean, your CC Martin legacy, Chris and Celeste Martin legacy. Like that speaks volumes about what you want to do. And you were not always this way. Like I remember reading your post that you were kind of skeptical too.
Oh, I was beyond skeptical when we had been in the industry for quite some time. I'll make this as short as I can. And there's good and there's bad in all industries, or there's good and there's not so good in all industries. I mean, I left corporate America because of that fact. And so we had been involved in the networking industry for quite a few years. We had been in Amway at one point. And we had just experienced some things that were on the not so good side. So I didn't want to get back into the industry. And when we were introduced to it by some friends, I mean, that we network. We tell each other what's on sale at the grocery store, for heaven's sakes. We all network every single day. Every single day we do it. So anyway, so some friends of ours wanted to introduce us to this company, and I said no, in a very strong way for a very long time, and finally gave in. And we went to where the event was happening, that the products and the program was going to be shown. And come to find out, the people that were there, the gentleman, John Wilson, that was going to be doing the presentation, he greeted us at the door, and he opened the door and he invited us into the home. And there was this group of people sitting around the dining room table. And John says, "This is my family." And the family looked at Chris and myself, and we went, "Hi, family." And we had been involved in business together back in the Amway days. It had been quite some time, but we knew each other. We remembered each other, and it was wonderful. But I was still madder than a wet hen that we were even considering getting back into the industry. So over time, we did get involved. I fell in love with it again, but I fell in love with the JUUVA Corporation and the people, but the JUUVA Corporation because of the integrity of the company. And that's what grabbed my heart. It took a minute to get clarity on what it was that had grabbed me so strongly in my innards, and that's what it was. It's the integrity of the company, the integrity of the business structure, the integrity of the ownership, the integrity of the people. It's all about the integrity for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Celeste.
That's wonderful. So now we'd like to kind of maybe get a preview, just a little preview of what, changed for you with this company, what you love about it. So we've got some slides prepared. Hang on one second.
Hey.
I'm going to bring this up. LaDonna, do you have any questions for Celeste since we're on the topic? Or because
I'm so taken away from your love of what you do. You can see your expression, how you look tells everything. Your smile says love. I mean, it does. Your expression says it all.
Oh, thank you.
And I know for you, LaDonna, like you were suffering from like some health challenges, and you really had to do your own research to find alternative solutions. And I think sometimes in network marketing, they can invest the money to find those alternative solutions and options and better products. And
Absolutely.
That's how you got into Revital You.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. And, I still take my Revital You products. It does help me with my fibromyalgia. It's a long road of trying to figure out what works for you. But, when you went back to I don't have a picture of it, but my very first, when growing up, my mom sold Avon. So when I remember at a time where she got ill, and I was like in high school, middle school age, maybe 8th or 9th grade. And I went out and delivered her Avon. I went out and took the orders because back then you would call them. You would say, "Hey, I have your order. Can I deliver it so-and-so day at so-and-so time?" Then you sit down with them at the kitchen table at that moment and take the order for the new campaign. And I still remember that, dreading doing it because I was only in the 8th or 9th grade. But then when I got there, it was, it was fabulous. But still, even as a young girl, that was my very first time of ever network marketing. And since then, I've experienced several different companies. And network marketing is everywhere. And like Celeste said, we network every day, where's the next sale? Hey, Olivia, so-and-so Kroger's has a sale on their roast beef this week, or, just different things. I mean, we all do it. It may be different, but we do it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
So let's get right into it. So here, oh my gosh, like such a beautiful array of products. We won't get to all of them.
Oh, no.
No time for that here. But I do want to say, when I saw this, when you sent this to me, Celeste, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like a wine bottle there. Like, what is a wine bottle doing this lineup? So please talk to me about this Galaxy product, and then also Zing. I chose these products to ask you questions because I'm like, I would like more Zing in my life.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
absolutely, absolutely. So Galaxy is our high impact blend, and it is not a juice. I mean, it is a juice, but it's a blend of nutritional fruits, vegetables, and herbs that support the body in so many ways, in our heart health, in our cell health. There's actual studies on this done at Brigham Young University that you can go and actually read the scientific studies and results that were done on Galaxy itself, not its components, but Galaxy itself that you would drink. And so that is available online. It's a third-party research. JUUVA had nothing to do with it being done other than to provide the product. So it's very interesting. You know, JUUVA, our products are not cures. We don't cure anything like that. All of our products are meant to support our bodies in being able to rejuvenate themselves. So Galaxy is something that I take every day. I will for the rest of my life, literally, because of the properties that I know about it. And again, you can go to that research. You can Google Dr. Gary Booth Galaxy, and it will bring up the research papers in the Intech medical journals. It's actually published in the medical journals. So it's a very powerful antioxidant blend that completely supports the body. It's circulatory system, just so many things.
So do you drink it like wine? I mean, do you pour just a certain amount per?
2 ounces. Well, 25 mil. So it's just a little bit like a medicine cap.
Okay.
Okay. Very little, once to twice a day.
And what does the taste like?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's like a fruit juicy berry flavor. It's very, very good. Now, all of the components of it are picked and processed at the height of the nutritional value of the foods, not when it is most in season. It's when it's at its nutritional height. And so each batch might have a slightly different flavor, like the cayenne in it might be a little stronger in one than in the other. So you might notice that. But all of it is picked and processed at the height of its nutrition. So that's great. Zing. Oh my goodness. If you are the type of person that experiences those afternoon lows, those times you are just dragging, or you need to help your body, you've been working out and you want your muscles to be able to recover more quickly. I've experienced that very strongly personally when I was going to the gym on a regular basis and working out with my trainer all the time. She would always say, well, why are you not sore? I said, because I take these products. And Zing is the key component to that for me. So in the morning, I make up a shake of various ones of our products, and Zing is always in that shake because it gives me the natural energy. It helps my body's natural stores to regenerate and give me that natural energy that I need throughout the day. It's the only caffeines in it come from natural plants. There's no chemical. It's awesome.
That's wonderful, Celeste. Thank you. And this caught my attention too. The dye that sticks to you. I mean, usually when I see a patch, I think of like a nicotine patch. So how does this work?
Yes. So Refit is our newest product. We actually just officially launched it in August. And it is a patch that contains the obstopeptide. OBSTO. Now, this peptide, in short, it goes into the fat cell, and inside the fat cell, there is an enzyme that's called endorses C. And that's an enzyme that actually reaches out into the bloodstream and pulls fats and sugars into our fat cells and stores them more and more and more and more. And so what the obstopeptide does is it actually goes in and turns that mechanism of the endorses C off. So it no longer stores or reaches out and grabs more fat and more sugars into our cells, and it allows the body then to flush those excess sugars and fats that the body does not use and does not need to function. And so it's an amazing product. We have had some upgrades to it. It's actually now 40% more of the obstopeptide that is added into the patch. You wear one a day. It's pretty cool. You get on our website and you can look at a lot of the testimonials, a lot of the changes in people's lives that have been having amazing success with our refit patch.
That's awesome.
Now, that is something different.
It is very different. It is very different. And the cool thing about this obstopeptide is that it's able to penetrate the skin and into the cells where it's needed. That's one of the big problems that has not been able to be addressed in the past, is being able to get these things into the cells where they can actually work. And JUUVA has an exclusive on that peptide. So
that is really amazing.
Yeah.
Never heard of anything like this.
I was going to say, it fascinates me that you're combining so much technology with looking out for our health, right? And so this brings me to my next slide here. Talk a little bit about these ions. Like, why do we need to be aware of these ions, and what does it have to do with health?
Yes. We are electrical beings. Our bodies run on an electrical circuit. And our bodies are actually negatively charged. You know, we all want to be positive. That's very true. That's all in attitude and such. But our bodies want to be negatively charged. That's when they are healthy. Our cells are negatively charged. Well, so those negative ions are called anions. And so we have our anion emitter, that pen looking thing. It actually emits negative ions, guaranteed to emit at least 10,000 negative ions. And it's constantly emitting these negative ions that then are able to go in and to help our cells that get battled by what are called cations. They are positive ions, and they cause cell damage. They cause our bodies to not function correctly. It's like having thunderclouds, rain clouds. Those clouds are positively charged. And at some point they get so overloaded, they have to discharge. And what do we have? We have thunderstorms, we have lightning. Those things, they go on in our bodies too. Our cells can get overly filled with positive ions or cations, and they can cause discomfort and such throughout our body. So our cation shield, our cell phones, we love these. We're not getting rid of them, but they can cause damage to our cells because of what are called EMFs, electromagnetic fields. And so the cation shield down here on my phone, they actually help to counter those positive ions that are being created by electromagnetic devices. Anything that has a motor produces EMFs. So the negative ions inside the cation shield actually help to counter those positive ions before they can get to our bodies and to our cells. So it is protection from all of these things around us, our laptops, our hair dryers, our anything that has a motor is going to produce EMFs. And people don't realize how much. That's another thing in this world of change and moving forward, which we are. There are now things that we need to learn more about because we're creating these amazing things, but they can have a negative effect. And we get to learn how to help our bodies be strong against these negative effects that can happen from us moving forward.
Wow. I feel like I just was in a science class.
Same.
Hopefully it wasn't boring.
I honestly feel like I was just in a science class. My head was spinning. You have so much knowledge on this one product. That is amazing. That means that this company has given you the opportunity to learn all of this. They have it for you. And that is a very positive thing about this company that you're JUUVA. Yes, that is awesome. I love it.
Yes. And so we'll end it here because, we need to move on. But I mean, that was just a small glimpse of everything that's available. And so thank you, Celeste, for just giving us, that little teaser. But we encourage everyone to go to visit Celeste, find out more. This is her contact information on the screen here. You can always connect with her on LinkedIn as well. And just, have that one-on-one session and stick around because she has an amazing offer to give all of us who are watching today. So before we wrap it up, though, Celeste, I'm curious because you had mentioned, going back into network marketing, you really had to examine, what got your attention. Like, what was it about JUUVA that made you decide, okay, this is going to be it? And so looking at the values that they have here, like what stood out for you? I guess what were the top 3 values that stood out for you that said, you know what, this is the company that I'm going to give this a second chance?
Well, number 1, distributors come first. The whole business was built for distributors. That's JUUVA's bottom line. They don't buy distributors. They're not going to disrupt the tree, what we call the tree or the organization of a distributor by bringing in another distributor and placing them in a more advantageous spot. It's not going to happen. And they value loyalty and enthusiasm and not hype. I mean, every one of these, you asked for 3, so I'll stop, but every one of them are why JUUVA for me.
Can you elaborate on the enthusiasm, not hype? Because sometimes I think there's a lot of sensationalism, a lot of attraction marketing that goes hand in hand with network marketing. And so that can kind of throw people off a little bit. So what is the differentiator between enthusiasm, not hype?
The experience of the distributor, what types of personal experience the distributors are actually having is the excitement because of the results that they're having, because of the money that they're making, because of what they're really getting. Is the company really supporting the distributor? Or is the distributor having to make things look good to make the company look good? That's the difference. And I'll tell you right now that there is no having to make JUUVA look good.
That's amazing. I love it.
It's a pretty simple differentiation for me.
Excellent. Well, it's exciting. It's exciting, I think, to learn new products, right? And it's exciting to learn how these new products can help us, like changing with the times, like what used to work back then. I mean, we have new science and new research to back up these products about the ions. I mean, I'm on my phone all the time, so it's kind of scary to think about all these EMFs circulating, and then what can I do to like counterbalance that?
You know, you just think about like right now when you said that, I'm looking at a modem box. I'm looking at just right here in the same room, in the same corner, a light, a monitor, a laptop, a cordless this, a cordless that. My cell phone is hooked up to the charger. The TV is above my head. I mean, and I never thought of that. And then, Olivia, you just said something really caught my with my health issues, because fibro is still so new. People don't know really how to fix it. There's no cure of how to fix it, how to live with it. You said something very well about, you said things change and things back then may not work for us now. Well, that's just like our bodies. Our bodies change.
Yes.
What used to work for me no longer works because my body has changed. My age has changed.
Yeah.
And instead of giving up, I just have to be open-minded to keep looking, to keep moving forward, to keep positive. And, you know, staying around positive people helps you keep positive. If you just sit and cry and don't stay around your positive people, you go nowhere. So I think that's something Celeste said as well. It's about her family. And when I say family, not just blood, but the family she's working with.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Celeste, for your generous time today. And so we'll let you close it off with your amazing offer, and I'll pop some links here on the screen. So, yes, so what do you have for our listeners today?
I am so excited. I have two offers, actually. So the first one, both of these will expire at 6 o'clock Monday, this coming Monday. But if anyone would like to experience the JUUVA products, you can go to my website. You can register as a preferred customer. Does not cost you anything other than the products that you purchase. And so when you register as a preferred customer, then you get to pay the distributor prices, not retail prices. If, as a preferred customer, you decide that you would like to do this over a period of time and you create also an auto ship, which means you have the products that you choose that come every 28 days and you are in total control of that. If you do that, then you actually wind up paying my price, which is the lowest price that you can pay for the products. So anyone who decides to become a preferred customer between now and Monday at 6 o'clock, I will get a link to you and I will send you 5 days worth of our amazing greens product that is whole hemp based called Nutra HG. And you can try that for 5 days. I will send that to you for free. So to do that, you need to go to ccmartin.myjuuva.com and go in to register as a preferred customer. Then the second offer is anyone who, if you decide that you would like to become a distributor and work with me and my team, which is awesome, between now and Monday at 6 p.m., and you want to get registered during that period of time, once you do that and you would work with me directly to do that, then I will provide for you and send you a copy of our success planner, which is your blueprint for building your business. This is a $25 value. I would be happy to send that to you for free, and we will work through that together. Both of these also come with some of my time. If you are choosing to be a customer, get a hold of me at the phone number that you can actually text me at is 801-648-9555. Get a hold of me. We will set up a time and we'll spend a good 15 minutes to half an hour figuring out what products are going to be best for you. And if you are looking at wanting to be a distributor, call that number, actually text me on that number, and we will set up a time anywhere from half an hour to an hour and talk about what you want to do and how I can help you in creating and building a business. So those are my offers until 6 p.m. Monday.
Thank you, Celeste.
Wonderful.
Once again, this is Celeste's website. It's on the screen. And also check the comments. It'll be there for you as well. And I love the fact that you're making yourself available to help guide us through any questions or concerns that we may have. So we really appreciate that. So you can always email Celeste. This is her email right here. And then text or call.
Absolutely.
You're in Mountain Standard Time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
So no 2 a.m. calls, but okay, excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Celeste. Of course, and she's on LinkedIn. So get to know her. If you're not following her on LinkedIn, she does a fantastic job just promoting others, which is what I love to see. And so please connect and follow Celeste on LinkedIn.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. It's been such fun and such an honor. I just adore both of you, and it really has been my pleasure to be on your show today. Thank you.
Thank
We're
you
happy
so
to have
much,
you.
Celeste.
So stick around, Celeste, because LaDonna is going to go into favorite items reveal. And I know that you are one of our gift card recipients. And so this might give you some ideas on how to use your gift card that you got. So stick around. We're going to play that video right now. Hang on one moment.
Good.
All right, let's see. Let's get our channels going. All right. And so stay tuned also for the code word drop. So here we go. We're going to play this video.
Hey everyone, look at all of these beautiful items. Look at this handbag. Looks like it is right out of the 80s. Look at all the bling. The inside is perfect. No ink marks, no dirty spots, lots of zippers, hidden compartments. Look at the tassel. It is a leather or pleather, as people will say. Oh, and the animal print. I love the gray animal print, the different shades. It'll match anything and everything. It's perfect for this time of year or any time of the year. And look at this vibrant pineapple. Now, this is a sheer top that you could put a cami or another top under. Wear it for a bathing suit cover. It is a size medium. Size medium. Look at this beauty. Another sheer top that you would probably want to put something under. But look at the lace. I love the vibrant lace scalloped edging. Oh, look at this. This is an extra large top with all the bling bling on the bodice and the sleeves. Look at that. Those rhinestones are brilliant, especially for this time of year with all the parties that we'll be going to during the holiday season. And look at the gathered sides there on the hip area. Both sides are gathered. It is an extra large. It is black. Looks brand new. I love this top in an extra large and the large rounded neckline. The sheer top is a large. Look at that. I just love the embroidery on that. The bling bling on this. Back to this handbag or purse. The tassels is what gets me. I just love the tassel gypsy 70 era look. The drawstring to it. It does have a zipper across the top where nothing falls out. I can see so many uses out of this pineapple top. It's amazing, guys. Thank you. I hope that you found at least one thing you can't live without, Olivia and Celeste. What's your favorite pieces?
Oh, I love that black bling bling.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Bling from afar, I wrote. Like you can
Absolutely.
What was your favorite piece, Olivia?
I have my eye on that bag. I actually do love that bag. It's a neutral color. I think it works great for fall And has a lot of
Yes.
good details in that too. Yeah, with the tassels. So
Yes. And you know, so many times when you get a purse or bag that's used, they have ink pen marks, a little tear, a little rip. This one has nothing. It's like it's never been used. I love that because, you know, we only sell new with tag, new, like new, and vintage items. No junk here. And at a great value.
and speaking of great value, drop in your coupon code. Here it comes. Coupon code CONNECT for free shipping. So that is valid for you tonight, all of Thursday night through Friday, midnight Central Standard Time. I mean, that is instant savings right there. You can shop till you drop.
That's right.
Free shipping. So be sure to utilize that and be sure to explore all that homesweethometreasures.net has to offer.
Yes. So look at all the great deals we have. We had the free shipping from me, and then the two wonderful giveaways from Celeste. This is awesome. The discounts, the success guide if you become a part of her team. A lot of great savings this week. I love it.
We love featuring other women entrepreneurs once again, just like, spending the time to get to know each other's business, right? And so I love this that we're able to kind of bring you in and get like a home, like own little private, I guess, home meeting. And yes.
And we're all from different areas. I'm Texas, Florida. Where are you at, Celeste?
Utah.
Look at that.
Yeah, so we had our own little home meeting right here on live stream. And who knows if this is being watched on a replay. If it is being watched on a replay,
Yes.
jump in the conversation, engage with us further. And also, if you're not thinking about network marketing or thinking as an option, just have a consultation, make a new connection. If there's something that Celeste can help you with, I know that she will, because she's helped me in so many areas. So be sure just connect and find out ways to collaborate.
Thank you so much.
JUUVA, there's other ways you can collaborate too.
Yes.
So we're going to close out with this one last slide, which LaDonna put together. I thought it was brilliant. Speaking about connecting, here it is. So LaDonna, talk to us about this one. This is amazing what you've talked about here.
I just love it. Always connecting through your social media makes it so much easier. You're saving your pollution from getting in your car. You're being able to connect to so many people from far distances and near. It makes a great opportunity for your career changes, for your success, and for your future growth. I mean, it's just amazing of all the tools that we once thought we had and the tools we have now at our fingertips are amazing.
Exactly. Truly is amazing. And I love being in a room of connectors like LaDonna and Celeste. So thank you, ladies, for a very enjoyable conversation today. And with that, we're going to close this out. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.